Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to another Lost Reactions. This is Season 5 Episode 1. It's called Because You Left, I think. Which kind of leads on from the revelation we got at the end of Season 4. I think we're going to carry on with the present being the present. I.e. after the island moves, what happens after that, even though for at least 6 of the characters we kind of know what happens to them onwards of 3 years after that, but we don't know what happened to Frank or Desmond or any of the other people that didn't get rescued officially or unofficially. So I think we're gonna get a forward story and a 4 years in the future or 3.5 years in the future story. Yeah, I think that's the only way they can really do it. Polar bears. I don't even know how to put this. So there was the question of the polar bears, and I did not work this one out. I came to the conclusion that Dharma were experimenting on polar bears for some reason, and that maybe they had a base in Tunisia at some point, either before they went to the island or while they were on the island. And I really did not give it any more thought than that, which was probably a mistake, because it turns out that the polar bears were used to turn the donkey wheel and move the island. And that's what they were being trained for, and that explains what a polar bear was doing in Tunisia with the Dharma logo. I did not get that, but the dots all connect, and I see nothing wrong with that process of anyway. But the trouble is, it does kind of open up a few questions. For instance, Ben ended up in Tunisia, so is it not completely random? Does everybody or everything that moves that island end up in Tunisia? And if so, why Tunisia of all places? Or is it just a really freaky coincidence that Ben and the polar bears ended up at the same place? Okay, then the last point is, where is everyone? Well, we know John, Claire, Richard and all the hostiles and the others, they're all still on the island. We know the 6 that have been rescued, plus Frank and Desmond, so they're all in the real world, so to speak. Pretty sure Michael is definitely dead. Jin, I'm not so sure about. As I explained in the ramble, he was far enough away from the explosion to be able to have survived it. And they were closer to the island, so shallower waters, which makes Jin's survival all the more probable. But of course the island's moved and he can't find it, so yeah, Jin's survival is 50-50 at the moment. And also Daniel, I think Daniel was going from the island to the freighter with 6 or so survivors, so he and 6 others may be floating around waiting to be rescued on the Zodiac. You know what, I'm just going to get on with this. 8:15 AM. Ha. Oh, we're on the island. Okay. Are we? That wasn't. Is that Marvin?
I don't need a script.
That's Marvin. We can actually see the orientation videos being filmed.
Over here. We were cutting through the rock, right on your spec. That's when the drill melted. The drill melted? Yeah. 3
drill
meters from the
melted.
margin line on the plans. We went through 6 carbon drill bits, and the last one just froze chamber about 20 meters in, behind the rock.
This is the
Something in there.
discovery. Oh right, we're going to get answers right away for this.
And the only way to get to it is to lay charges here and here. Blast through and take a
Under
look.
no circumstances. That energy, once we can harness it correctly, it's going to allow us to manipulate time. Watch yourself.
Sorry, sir. Won't happen again.
That's... I know that beard.
Grab the rest of the stuff. Let's go.
Knew it. Knew it. Knew it. Daniel was at Exdama.
Did you hear that? Time travel. How stupid does that guy think we are?
But he's a worker. They already had the idea of the time travel thing before they even discovered that room. God for that, he's having a shave.
Once we get Hurley, then what?
Then we get Son, Saeed,
And Kate.
and Kate, of course.
I don't
Walt.
see that happening.
Yeah, they didn't get it back to the freighter, did they? That imagery of Ben going into that light is so powerful.
What the?
Richard?
Richard?
Where did they go?
Anyone?
The hell?
What was that light?
Oh, there's the island. Or there's a...
Inside the radius.
Oh, right. They were lucky, right. Okay, then.
Have you seen Rose?
No.
Oh, thank God for that.
Where were you?
Back at church.
We can't go back to the camp.
What the hell are you talking about?
There is no camp.
Everything's reset.
And all the tents, all the food and water, gone. Well, everything but us. All of it. It's gone.
It's not gone.
Yeah, good. Speak up, Daniel.
We should get moving before it happens again, okay? Before what happens again?
Yeah.
Why is our camp gone? Your camp isn't gone.
You keep saying that, but would you
It
mind...
hasn't been built yet.
They've travelled back?
Ms. Austin, we're here to get a blood sample from you and one from your son, Aaron.
Oh, right.
Now, I have a court order signed by a judge for you to relinquish your blood upon being served these papers.
Why?
To determine your relationship to the child.
Yes, of course.
Then I'm going to have to come back with the sheriff.
It's Claire's mum.
The sheriff.
Claire's mum could have done that at any point. And... poor girl's on the run again.
Why don't we just keep moving, okay?
How about we call it timeout so you can tell us what the hell's going on?
How about you trust me?
Trust you? I don't know
You
you.
really do not have time for me to try to explain. You have no idea how difficult that would be for me to try to explain this phenomenon to a quantum physicist. That would be difficult. So for me to try to explain whatever's happening.
Oi!
Yeah, no.
What bloody hell do you think you're doing?
Shut it, Ginger. You're getting one too.
Whatever Ben Linus did down at the Orchid Station, I think it may have dislodged us.
Dislodged.
What?
Time.
Time.
Has something gone wrong with the process because they'd already blown up the other hatch? And that was necessary for... I don't know. Oh God, that's Echo's brother. Oh no. You moving the island caused that to happen. Well, not you moving the island. Ben moving the island caused that to happen. Yeah, they are drug lords that are going to protect their... That's what happened to him last time. A bit, but that was in a dream.
Who are you?
Ethan.
Who are you?
My name is John Locke. I know this is going to be hard to understand, but Ben Linus appointed me as your leader.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Goodbye, John Locke.
And they're moving again.
Open this door. Open this door.
Save your breath.
Oh, it's you.
Only do what I tell them to do. You mentioned that you and I had common interests. Why don't you tell me exactly what they might be?
To kill Benjamin Linus.
Oh, it's Ben she's after. Oh.
Wait.
Wow. Why are people after them? Oops. Oh dear. He's going down on those knives. Yep.
What if the helicopter hasn't even taken off yet?
We could warn them. Stop them from ever flying to that boat.
There are rules.
That's not the way it works. Who says? You cannot change anything. You can't. Even if you tried to, wouldn't work.
Why not?
If we try to do anything different, we will fail every time.
Yeah.
Whatever happened,
That's what Desmond kept saying. Well, that was the point of the Desmond flash forwards and flashbacks. Destiny. Oh, Richard.
Richard.
Hey, John.
Where did you all disappear off to? Why isn't the island healing it?
You need to get the bullet out. When the sky lit up, where did you go?
I didn't go anywhere, John.
You did.
All right, this is gonna hurt. It'll be a lot worse if you move, okay? Hold still.
You're gonna be moving on soon.
We need to go over a couple things before
Moving
you...
on?
Next time we see each other, I'm not gonna recognize you, all right?
You give me this.
Why not?
All right.
What is it?
Doesn't matter.
Compass.
What does it do?
The only way to save the island, John, is to get your people back here. The ones who left. And they're already home. So you have to convince them to come back.
How am I supposed to do that?
Any way you can.
You're gonna have to die, John.
Okay, well, we knew that. How does Richard know when John is gonna move on, so to speak?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't shoot.
Then you best explain why you've been banging on my door for the last 20 minutes, brother.
You're the only person who can help us because, Desmond, the rules don't apply to you. My name is Daniel Faraday. And right now, me and everyone else you left behind, we're in serious danger. You're the only person who can help us. I need you to go back to Oxford University. Go back to where we met. I need you to go there and find my mother. Her name...
Her name's what? So now he's tapping into Desmond's ability to revisit his own past.
What are you doing?
We're leaving.
Leaving to go where?
Oxford.
Oh, what? No! I could not have got through that already. No way. No way. No way. Okay then, that was just off the charts, head-manglingly difficult to understand. Marvin, his real name is Dr. Chen, and he is a lot more involved in the Dharma initiative than I first imagined. I thought he was maybe just an actor in the orientation videos, but no. he is not. And the fact that they were already contemplating experiments in time travel even before they discovered that the island could move and could actually do that anyway. And we also found out that Daniel knows so much about it because he used to be a Dharma operative, should we say a construction worker. That's what it seemed like, helping to make the Orchid facility. And we found out that they were inside the radius, so they got transported along with the rest of the inhabitants of the island. But now that's randomly moving in time. Is that what it's supposed to do, or has something gone wrong? My guess is that something's gone wrong, and it's because they blew up the hatch. They haven't got that secondary electromagnetic force to complete the circuit. Well, I'm guessing. I think Daniel is trying to set up his own constant with Desmond for some reason, but he's also told him to go to Oxford in the future and seek out his mother, but we don't know who Daniel's mother is because they jumped. I'm wondering if it's a causal thing, like a circular thing. Daniel said that you can't create a new thread, you can't create a new timeline. Things will happen exactly the way they did happen. So them travelling in time, maybe their advanced knowledge will cause certain things in the past to happen because they've already seen it happen. I think this is going to get really, really confusing from here on in. I think I'm going to be very, very lost for the next few episodes. Okay then, I'll leave it at that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, take care, goodbye.